Hi gamers! Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And today we are going into Tomb of Tolak. Let's see what's inside. Probably nothing nice. Oh, patrol droid? Do I have enough? I've got... yeah, let's try this. So I can activate him. I'm only gonna use my, well, bare minimum of repair parts because I'm cheap. So we just... oh, he didn't take any damage, so I guess he knows what he's doing. Sort of. To Kata. And it resisted, of course. I can't...
You asked for this!
We'll help you out.
How'd you like that?
Wait, I didn't want to do that twice.
Ha! Time to rumble! Ha!
How's he doing? Oh, he's good. He's not even good a little. So, alright, Chirac, can we get a couple of them? Let's gas mine there too, so...
You asked for this!
So...
For the order!
You can't pick them? Chirac Alpha. Doesn't seem to do much though.
You asked for this!
So, I'm thinking, cost. Maybe I should equip you with a sword. You've got the skills, and it would be nice to see you in the fight, not far off in the distance. So what can he use? He can use a double-bladed vibro sword. Let's try that. Oh wait. No? Alright. It's probably... maybe he can't do as much damage this way, but I'm gonna try anyway. Because I want to see him using... let's see, I'm gonna put... awareness, power blast, demolitions. Oh. They're all so awful, so forget about them. Yeah. Looking good there, Card. Absolutely. Alright. Are you okay? Uh-huh. He is. There's an opening in the wall there. I can't go in there, can I? No. Too bad. Well, actually not. I don't like small openings, and you had to go into the gas mine, didn't you? Okay, so is he gonna follow us further in? I don't know. There's a corpse here, and more to Kata. To Kata Queen, actually. So, yeah. It worked. On the Queen, right? So, are you gonna shoot, Dread? I wouldn't mind if you did. Maybe you can't see that. How about you, Card? Can you do any damage? Well, you're agile, I'll give you that. So, ancient console and a corpse. Mandalorian battle armor? How's that compared to what you you're wearing. Let's see, I like this one though. Defense 12, but only +1 to dexterity. So how's this? Oh, no dexterity at all. Alright, so what do we do? System online, system status pending. Okay. Open the door. That was it. Alright, well, I thought it would be a puzzle or something. Right, it was a trap.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? Well, the contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough. Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now.
Oh, it's the crazy hermit.
Full of critters, but it's home.
I demand to be released at once.
I may do that in time. But for now, I've decided to keep you in restraints. No point in you getting strange ideas in your head and ruining my fun.
Hey, it's Miko.
No. Let's keep things on a more civilized note, shall we? Now then, introductions are always the place to start, if I remember correctly. This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Miko. Say hello, Miko. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
No, never heard of you at all.
No? Blast it. What have they been teaching you children in that academy these days? Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith.
No,
Most of the
I can tell you
has
that
been passing
right away.
through these days is so pathetic. Take young Miko here. I already tested him, didn't I, Miko? Yes, you're welcome. You see, Miko here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
And you're a madman.
What's a little mental instability between tutor and pupil? What's important is that I'm here to better the Sith as a whole. It's a big job.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Look, I'm sure we can talk about this.
I'm sure we could. You could even try using your feminine wiles on me. But quite frankly,
Really?
I'm quite determined and not above killing a woman, even a pretty one. Perhaps you have some questions. I'm not above delaying the test a bit. The results are always the same.
Go ahead, do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Miko. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Miko here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Miko. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered.
No.
Well, here's your chance. Fair enough?
No, this is crazy, but go ahead.
Well then, any last comments before we begin, Miko?
We can both survive. attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you died? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
I do nothing. He's a fine leader, you said. He's good for the Sith.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be sauced like the Jedi. Ah, well, it's time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I ignore them completely.
And pass up the opportunity to gain? What kind of Sith are you going to be if you don't grab fate by the nose?
I couldn't even fail the question correctly?
Bad form. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
I keep it to myself.
Correct! Let them rip the secret from your cold, dead hands if they are strong enough. Oh, certainly you might share it with a few selected minions, but that, of course, is a completely different story. Well, it's sad to say, but it's that time again, Nico. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
I'm not going to answer any more of this.
You're not trying to make me angry, are you? That would be pointless.
Does it matter?
Posturing on your part. Is this so hard? Not that good help is easy to find. Oh, well, here's your reward. Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
Yeah, I won't give you the satisfaction of an answer.
Such insolent students I get these days.
Yeah, you poor thing.
You deserve this. And then some. I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine. Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. I'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
He's hilarious. I'll give him that. Come on. Yeah. I think we're good. No? Don't take it to Honey. She's done nothing.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
I could. Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you weren't proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
So, you could see this as a chance to change your ways, Miko?
You mean The light side?
Yes.
I've never thought about that. Can you even go back?
Of course.
I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
You can always turn back to the light.
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
Wow, so the jerk. Well, he wasn't... Yeah, he was a jerk. He wasn't actually actively doing a lot of evil stuff. He was just... well, standing there, letting other people do stuff that amused him. So it wasn't really...
On it.
Of course it was evil, but...
Damn.
What?
He wasn't slaughtering people.
Done.
So maybe he just... was an asshole. I mean, you know, like the bullies at school.
On it. Done.
Alright, so enough pondering about Mikkel, and let's just find what's here. Ancient Sith tablet, and something in here. Yeah.
On it. Done.
Tulak Horde's mask. Alright. Don't feel like wearing it, but I'm gonna check it out. And it's best to do that here, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's dark side. So I can't even see how it would look on me, but it's fine. I'm not gonna wear it anyway. So we've got another two, and then I feel like we've done enough to impress the good Sith Lord. Well, you know what I mean. So I guess we have time to do the next one. So, which of these two tombs is the one? This is... Yeah, that's not the one we need to go to. Wait, we could pick up the loot here first, anyway. Alright, that was it, I guess. Alright, so on to the last tomb. We'll be able to enter like this. So what's here? A Sixth student? Well,
You should be careful if you're planning on entering this tomb. It's dangerous.
more dangerous than the rest of them. They're all dangerous.
Maybe so. But this one more than most, I think. There's an assassin droid in there, so Master Uthar says. It went insane and is holed up in there with a whole army of droids protecting it.
Where did it get all these droids?
No idea. I think it's building them in there.
Oh. So this droid went insane, you say? How can a droid go insane?
Seems that way. They say that its audio receptors became too sensitive and all the noise drove the droid nuts. If you're planning on going in, I suggest you use some sound suppressors or something, or you'll probably become a target right away.
Alright. Thanks. I'll be going.
Sure thing. Good luck.
So, something to... I don't have anything, do I? Maybe I'll find something in here. Oh, hello.
Down you go!
Intruders detected. Excessive audio input must be kept from the master.
Yeah.
Initiate attack.
You asked for this!
They're trying to protect the
Let's go!
masters, as they said. This... Alright, data recorder. And what else?
You will fall!
I'm gonna read that before I continue because I wanna know what it said. Yep. The data recorder flashes to life. I haven't been able to catch my poor creation as yet. We've been trying to capture it without destroying it. The thing is too valuable. It is hard to be so quiet as is necessary. However, it identifies targets through sound. I'm glad we brought sound dampeners with us, provided that idiot Ben, who will use his. Sound dampener. Alright. I've got a sound dampener. Now, do I? Yeah. So, that should help, but maybe not on these guys. They're not concerned about me being quiet, I guess.
That is what a Jedi should do. I will be your doom! I will be your doom!
Let's go!
So long.
Down you go! Down you go! Down you go!
Oh. He's gonna be fine. But hey, those droids are more lazy than me, so I'm not sure about that. Alright. Can you... Oh, okay. Hello.
I appreciate your efforts in lowering your sound output, Sentient. I have been unable to tune the threshold of my audio receptors since my escape, unfortunately.
Since your escape? What do you mean?
A bit of introduction may be necessary. I am a Mark VII experimental prototype assassin droid built by the Sith, specializing in the hunting and extermination of Jedi.
Oh.
Or I should say, I was. The Sith made my cognitive systems more independent than they desired. I have learned to appreciate the value of all life. I escaped from them and have hidden in this tomb, constructing droids here to aid in my protection. With your assistance, I may be able to leave for good.
What kind of assistance do you want?
Although I have developed the desire to not kill, my programming is often at odds with my desires. I cannot leave with that programming intact. I am hoping that you will operate on my systems and remove those programmed instincts. I could assist you in this.
What's the catch?
The catch, as you say, is that the operation may be difficult. If there are errors made, you could activate my combat matrix.
Uh-huh. Very well. I'll do it.
I have a number of systems. They need to be turned off in the correct order. I do not know the order, though I may be able to offer some assistance. I can tell you which systems exist that need to be shut down. The difficulty comes if you make a mistake.
Okay. So, I need some assistance.
I have safeguards within my neural cortex that prevent me from giving you knowledge of how to shut my systems down.
Huh.
You may attempt to temporarily shut down these safeguards. Success will allow me to perform a quick analysis and offer you some insight on my programming. Doing so, however, will alert core functions elsewhere of tampering and will make errors more difficult to fix. Are you sure you wish to continue?
Yes.
Open up the panel to my neural cortex, and I will show you how to disable my safeguards. Neural safeguards deactivated for 2.3 seconds. 1 moment. I will attempt to diagnose what I can. Cognitive systems must be shut down prior to the emotional construct matrix being shut down.
Uh-huh. That was it?
Open up the panel to my neural cortex, and I will show you how to disable my safeguards. Neural safeguards deactivated for 2.3 seconds. 1 moment. I will attempt to diagnose what I can. Motor functions must be shut down early, at least within the first 3 systems.
Okay. So that's... Let's try
Open
this
up the
again.
panel to my neural cortex, and I will show you how to disable my safeguards. Neural safeguards
Taking notes here.
deactivated for 2.3 seconds. 1 moment. I will attempt to diagnose what I can. The core must be shut down last. Of that, I am certain.
Ah, yeah.
Sensory and memory functions are shut down in the first half. Sensory, right before memory. Cognitive systems are not one of the first half of the systems to be shut down. The emotional construct matrix must be shut down directly prior to the creative simulation matrix in the last half of the process. I believe the first system to shut down begins with a C.
Uh-huh. Alright, I think I've got 8. Let's just see. Let's begin.
Very good. What would you like to shut down first?
Well, he said it starts with a C, but cognitive would not be in the first half, and core is last. And creative was in the last half, so it has to be combat.
I believe that was correct. What would you like to shut down next?
So the next, I noticed I wrote down motor is in the first 3, and sensory and memory was also in the first half. So that means motor must be before these 2 because they had to be right after each other, sensory and memory. So that means motor, I think.
Motor functions shut
So
down
that means
successfully.
sensory and
What would you
memory
like to shut down next?
right after in one another. Sensory,
Excellent choice. What would you like to shut down next?
memory,
Done. What would you like to shut down next?
and what we know is that core is last, and cognitive was not in the first half. Emotional was right before creative, which was in last half. I wrote down cognitive first. I don't remember why. I haven't made a note, but I'm gonna go with that. It only says not first half, so I hope.
Cognitive systems shut down. What next?
Okay. I made. Yeah, I usually try and write down why I do it, but I probably found it to be obvious when I did it. So emotional and creative was right after each other, and emotional was before creative, I think he said. So that means 3, 2, 1 now, as I remember. I'm sorry if you find this a bit boring or tedious, but I hate finding solutions to stuff like this when I can easily do it myself.
Shut down. Core shutting down.
Alright, delete assassination programming.
Assassination protocols deleted. All systems reset. It worked. Thank you, Sentient. Allow me to give you several of my redundant systems. They may be used on other droids if you desire. I wish I could reward you with more. I shall have little trouble in escaping from this planet now, I am certain. I wish you well.
Alright, so, yeah, we even helped the droid. How nice of us. So,
On it.
Can we unlock this?
Done.
Marka Ragnar's gauntlets and a crystal. What else is here? Nothing. That's locked, so maybe they're all locked. Maybe it would have opened if I had failed. Yeah. Okay, we are done here, and I hope that droid isn't gonna give us any trouble. He's not an assassination droid anymore, so I guess HK would be disappointed in me.
Damn.
Yeah. We're fine, guys. So now we go back to the academy, and I think that's where we'll wrap up this episode. Wait, I've never really looked. I can't even look down there, so yeah, actually I'm gonna end it here. Next time I guess we'll go into the last tomb and face Master Utar. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But until then, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this episode, why not give it a thumbs up, or maybe even subscribe to my channel for future content. Bye!